technique to solve multiple choice questions. Now this is an interesting technique applicable to many and most of your examinations, and this 3E technique says either you eliminate information, you use the technique of estimation, or remove the extra details in the question which is asked. So let's understand these three techniques one by one. The first technique is elimination. So let's say which of the following is a support service on a university campus: Pantaloon, University Learning Center, Walmart, and all of the above. Now I have taken a very simple example. Now two of them are shopping chains, Pantaloon and Walmart. So you can easily eliminate them. Now since these two are eliminated, all of the above cannot be the correct answer. So the only correct answer remains is University Learning Center, and this is the technique of elimination. You remove the choices that you feel are not correct, and from the remaining choices you mark the correct answer, and this technique is extremely important for solving a multiple choice question. The second technique is estimation. Now here you are given a question where you have to estimate. Now if I solve these questions, I can say this is somewhere around 50 divided by 20, which is approximately 2.5, right? 50 into 20, that is around 1000, okay, minus 20 divided by 50, which is somewhere around 0.4. Now this is how I solve it. So 2.5 plus 1000 minus 0.4. Okay, so somewhere the answer would be closer to 1000, but the thing is, everywhere where there is 49, I have changed it to 50. So I can come on to an approximation, but here the values are so closely knit that we would have to solve the question exactly. Now this estimation technique can be applied, let's say when the values are 900, somewhere around 1000, 1100 and 1200. In that case, I can say my answer close to 1000 would be the correct answer. So I can use the technique of estimation in this case. So that is another interesting method to solve a multiple choice question. The third easy method is removing the extra details. Now let's go through this question. This is a simple aptitude question. Ram won 50 rupees at a skateboarding competition and spent all of it on new skateboards. His brother Sham gave him an old board for the competition, but Ram broke it hours before getting new one. This was after Sham had told Ram that he would buy him supper if he won the competition. Ram had ridden his new board for 2 hours when Sham told him that the board was only worth half as much as the one he broke. So Ram brought it for 50, and then he was saying that the original one was for 100. So how much did Sham pay for the board that Ram had broken? So Sham paid how much? 100 rupees, because the Ram who purchased it had paid 50 rupees, but that was half the worth of the original one which Sham had given him, and that's 100. Now what is the extra detail? From second sentence till the fourth sentence, everything is extra, need not to be important while attempting your question. So the only two things that I took into consideration was the rate at which Ram bought, the worth of Sham's with respect to Ram, and how much Sham had to pay. So those are the three things that I actually extracted from it. The rest of all the details which were given are extra information which are actually not required. They are redundant, and most importantly, you have to be very vigilant while answering a multiple choice question, specifically when you are attempting a comprehension based questions which are commonly asked these days in your subject, not the reading comprehension but within your subject. When you have a comprehension based question, it's important to understand that the unnecessary information is simply ruled out and you focus onto the key details of the question, and that's one of the ways of solving MCQs more logically and more quickly within the stipulated time. So stay tuned, practice more questions, and definitely you will be able to secure and do well with your multiple choice questions.